Help. Verb. Make it easier for someone to do something by offering one's services or resources. Improve a situation or problem. Be of benefit to. Assist someone to move in a specified direction. Assist someone to put on or take off a garment. Serve someone with food or drink. Take something without permission. Cannot or could not avoid. Cannot or could not stop oneself from acting in a certain way. Noun. The action of helping someone to do something. Assistance. A person or thing that helps. A domestic employee. Giving assistance to a computer user in the form of displayed instructions. Exclamation. Used as an appeal for urgent assistance. Hiccup. Noun. An involuntary spasm of the diaphragm and respiratory organs, with a sudden closure of the glottis and the characteristic sound like that of a cough. An attack of hiccups occurring repeatedly for some time. A temporary or minor difficulty or setback. Verb. Suffer from or make the sound of a hiccup or series of hiccups. High. Adjective. Of great vertical extent. After a measurement and in questions measuring a specified distance from top to bottom. Far above the ground, sea level, or another point of reference. Extending above the normal or average level. Of territory or landscape, island, and well above sea level. Performed at, to, or from a considerable height. Of latitude, close to the 90 degree, near the North or South Pole. Of a pitched ball, above a certain level, such as the batter's armpits as it crosses home plate and thus outside the strike zone. Great or greater than normal in quantity, size, or intensity. Of large numerical or monetary value. Very favorable. Extreme in religious or political views. Of a period or movement at its peak. Great in rank, status, or importance. Ranking above others of the same kind. Morally or culturally superior. Of a sound or note having a frequency at the upper end of the auditory range. Of a singer or instrument, producing notes of a relatively high pitch. Feeling euphoric, especially from the effects of drugs or alcohol. Intoxicated with drugs. Unpleasantly strong smelling, in particular of food, beginning to go bad. Of game, slightly decomposed and so ready to cook. Of a vowel, pronounced with the tongue relatively near the palate. Noun. A high point, level, or figure. A high-frequency sound or musical note. A high power setting. An area of high atmospheric pressure, an anticyclone. Top gear in a motor vehicle. A notably happy or successful moment. A state of high spirits or euphoria. High school, chiefly used in names. Adverb. At or to a considerable or specified height. Highly, at a high price. Of a sound, at or to a high pitch. Hill, noun. A naturally raised area of land not as high or craggy as a mountain. A sloping piece of road or trail. A heap or mound of something. Short for Capitol Hill. Verb. Form something into a heap. Bank up a plant with soil. Hip, noun. The projection of the pelvis and upper thigh bone on each side of the body in human beings and quadrupeds. The circumference of the body at the buttocks. A person's hip joint. Sharp edge of a roof from the ridge to the eaves where the two sides meet. The fruit of a rose, especially a wild kind. Adjective. Following the latest fashion, especially in popular music and clothes. Outstanding, aware. Exclamation. Used to introduce a communal cheer. Hold, verb. Grasp, carry, or support with one's arms or hands. Keep or sustain in a specified position. Embrace someone. To be able to bear the weight of a person or thing. Of a vehicle, maintain close contact with the road, especially when driven at speed. Of a ship or an aircraft, continue to follow a particular course. Keep going in a particular direction. Keep or detain someone. Keep possessions of something, typically in the face of a challenge or attack. Keep someone's interest or attention. Of a singer or musician, sustain a note. Stay or cause to stay at a certain level or value. Remain secure, intact, or in position without breaking or giving way. Of a favorable condition or situation, continue without changing. Be or remain valid or available. Of an argument or theory, be logical, consistent, or convincing. Refuse to abandon or change a principle or opinion. Cause someone to adhere to a commitment. Contain or be capable of containing a specified amount. Be able to drink a full amount of alcohol without becoming drunk or suffering any ill effects. Have or be characterized by. Have in one's possession. Be in possession of illegal drugs. Have or occupy a job or position. Have or adhere to a belief or opinion. Consider someone to be responsible or liable for a particular situation. Regard someone or something with a specified feeling. Of a judge or court, rule, decide. Keep or reserve for someone. Maintain a telephone connection until the person one has telephoned is free to speak. Prevent from going ahead or occurring. Refrain from adding or using something, typically an item of food or drink, used as a way of exhorting someone to wait or to stop doing something. Restrain oneself. Arrange and take part in a meeting or conversation. Noun. An act or manner of grasping something. A grip. A particular way of grasping or restraining someone, especially an opponent in wrestling or judo. A place where one can grip with one's hands or feet while climbing. Power or control. A fortress. A large space in the lower part of a ship or aircraft in which cargo is stowed. Hole. Noun. A hollow place in a solid body or surface. An aperture passing through something. A cavity or receptacle on a golf course, typically one of 18 or 9, in which the ball must be hit. A hole as representing a division of a golf course or of play in golf. An animal's burrow. A valley. A position from which an electron is absent, especially one regarded as a mobile carrier of positive charge in a semiconductor. A small or unpleasant place. An awkward situation. Verb, make a hole or holes in. Hit the ball so that it falls into a hole. Home, noun, a place where one lives permanently, especially as a member of a family or household. The family or social unit occupying a home. A house or an apartment considered as a commercial property. A place where something flourishes, is most typically found or from which it originates. A place where an object is kept. An institution for people needing professional care or supervision. In sports, the goal or end point. The place where a player is free from attack. In lacrosse, each of the 3 players stationed nearest their opponent's goal, short for home plate. A game played or won by a team on their own field or court. Adjective, relating to the place where one lives. Made, done, or intended for use in the place where one lives. Relating to one's own country and its domestic affairs. For a sports game, played at the team's own field or court. Relating to or denoting a sports team that is playing at its own field or court. Denoting the administrative center of an organization. Adverb, to or at the place where one lives. To the end or conclusion of a race or something difficult. To or towards home plate. In the intended or correct position. Verb, of an animal, returned by instinct to its territory after leaving it. Of a pigeon bred for long-distance racing, fly back to or arrive at its loft after being released at a distant point. Move or be aimed towards a target destination with great accuracy. Focus attention on. Hop, verb, of a person moved by jumping on one foot. Of a bird or other animal moved by jumping with 2 or all feet at once. Spring or leap a short distance with one jump. Jump over something. Pass quickly from one place to another. Make a quick change of position, location, or activity. Board a bus, airplane, or other mode of transportation. Jump onto a moving vehicle. Of an aircraft or ferry, pass quickly from one place to another. Go away quickly. Noun, a hopping movement, a short journey or distance, an informal dance. Hungry, adjective, feeling or displaying the need for food, causing hunger, having a strong desire or craving.